Hi Pisces, it is Monday today, the 7th of July 2025. I apologize for not doing your reading yesterday. I was really tired. I was busy catching up on personal readings and I had some more to do today, and I had an eye appointment and I just had one thing after another. And I was falling behind on my other channel, and so I was hauling my ass to get these things done. So anyway, Pisces, I hope you guys are well. Thank you for being patient. Let's see what is going on in your energy at this time, my beautiful Pisces. So we're just going to jump straight into the tarot here. It's very, very windy outside. Very windy. So there's something about change. You've got the Fool. Pisces, you could be letting go of something here. There's a reset. There's some kind of new beginning, a change in your energy. Now this deck is very sort of slippery, but it's also kind of stuck together. So okay, see there's like a whole bunch of cards, they're stuck together. I have prized them apart because it is a newish deck. Give me messages for Pisces. Okay. There's a message. There's some good news here. Receiving good news that makes you feel like, I don't know, on top of the world here with the Fool. Like ready to get started with something. It could be a message that you've been longing to hear in order for you to do something new here. Just saw the Emperor there. That was interesting. Aries energy again. Oh, that one. The Magician. Now that's really funny because I've been pulling the Magician card all day. When I do this little thing that I like to play, a little game when I'm sitting there watching YouTube videos. I just sit there and I go, Hermit, oh, the world, you know. But I kept doing it, and it was like the Magician, the Devil. Put that back. Okay. So the Magician is here. There's something that you've been manifesting. It could be good news. It could be change coming in. There's excitement here. And look, you've got all of the 4 elements here at your disposal. So the Magician is the master, the alchemist, you know, of all of the elements. Water, fire, the material world with the pentacles, and, you know, the will to get things done, which is wand energy, the driving force. So I feel like there's something that you have been manifesting, could have been, you know, coming about, bringing good news, because you have made this happen, Pisces. You have made something happen. What is in the present energy for Pisces, please, Spirit? What is the present energy for Pisces? No. Ooh. The Tower. I forgot about that. I kept pulling the freaking Tower. There's something good is going to happen. Okay, so look, this Tower. Okay, now you may be going through this right now. If not, it could be coming in soon. What's behind it? Oh, I'm telling you, there's something good is about to happen. Something good. Okay. This Tower is very necessary because there's something that's been in your life, Pisces, that hasn't been working out. It's like you are letting go of old, outdated belief systems, patterns in your life. It's like you've been doing some major shadow work here. You know, things that have been not working out in your life. It's like they weren't built on a steady foundation. So there has to be a change that's coming in order for this new thing to come in. So, but you've been making this happen, whether you're aware of this or not. It's coming in. There's a big change coming in. The Fool, look, taking a leap into the unknown. The Crown which is the top of the Yoda, which is like, if you look at the tree of life, everything's energetic. In fact, I'm just going to show you a picture here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but basically the tarot is our alchemical journey with the, you know, connected on the tree of life. We have energy points, okay? We have these energy points. So this is like the tree of life. There's the chakras, energy points. There are, I think there's like 36 of them to do with the tarot anyway. And we've got the right side, we've got the left side. So this is all about logic and things like that. And then this is like emotions and the hidden. So the sun is on this side, the moon is on that side. So it's like there's something that you're having a breakthrough, because these are, you're trying to move up. This is the solar plexus energy. You're trying to move up in your journey. The Fool is on the journey, starting off with the world, being born in to the material world from the spiritual realm. There's death, the Tower, and the Devil, and Temperance. Temperance is like when you've finally realized and you are the master of all four elements, that have, you know, everything is in harmony, then you can move up. So you are literally at this Tower phase, where you are having some kind of breakthrough. Okay, you're making your way up. Now, it's never a straightforward journey in life. There is the serpent that's on the tree, which is, you know, all about the pathway, but the lightning is also there on the tree. And it's all to do with much needed destruction in order for something new to come in, something more positive. So I feel like, yeah, there's some kind of breakthrough here for you, Pisces. All right, let's see what else. What is in the middle? What is the center of the reading for Pisces? What is at the center? The moon. Oh, so you could be feeling, there may be some fears here. It's like hidden energy with the moon. It's the unconscious. It's about the two pillars here, feeling stuck, you know, not really knowing. So there may be some emotion involved with this, and fear of the unknown. And, you know, it's about our primordial fear, because this crayfish, I think it is like an ancient symbol of evolution, and it's like you're evolving. You've got the dog that's the domesticated dog, and then you've got the wolf, which is the wild side of our nature. And it's like you could be battling between the two. There's something that you have to let go of in order for you to overcome some kind of fear, do some kind of shadow work, do some dream journaling, like weird dreams may be coming up for you. But it's like letting go of this, you know, it could be to do with belief systems or regimes or following the rules. It may just not be working for you anymore. So you need to embrace this wild side of yourself, or vice versa. There's something that in order to overcome the fear of this tower, this change, you need to address something here. All right, what else do we have for Pisces? I had the window open because I'm absolutely roasting, but the wind keeps blowing it bloody well shut. It actually sounds like the sea out there. It's crazy. All right. Yeah, you're trying to control your emotions, because the moon is all about emotions here, but I see you trying to control your emotions, trying to ignore something, some kind of change. I feel like you need to face this head on. You need to address this. Everything that comes up, whether it's negative, especially if it's negative actually, it needs to be addressed. It needs to be faced head on instead of hiding. But I do feel like whatever this fear is, look, you've got the star. There is hope here. But it's also about feeling vulnerable. So you feel vulnerable, so you could be hiding your emotions, or you could be dealing with somebody like that right now that's kind of controlling their emotions. They're hiding something. They could be going through something and they're hiding this. But I mean, these are all like pretty much major arcana cards. There's, you know, 4 of them. That's pretty big. And the star right here. So this is about addressing your emotions here, but also looking at things from someone else's point of view, seeing how your decisions affect other people, because the star is Aquarius energy. It's the humanitarian card. And it's like there's those elements again, Pisces, you know, pouring into the water here, into the emotion. The divine here is the star, being guided by the divine, which is your inner self. We all have the divine within us, our inner star. And then there's pouring the water onto the land. So it's connecting the material world, the physical world with the emotional world. And there's 5 rivers here, so things are streaming off. So it's all about how your emotions and your conscious, you know, things you do in the material world and your thoughts, your ideas, you know, how you act, how they affect other people, because these stream out to the world. You know, so I feel like there is something about focusing on how other people, you know, it's empathy. It's the card of empathy, really, and hope, and being led by the divine for your higher self. So what is in the near future? I'm really focusing on more of the archetypal imagery in the reading today, and your journey, your spiritual journey at the moment, and where you are on this. But obviously whatever else comes up I will be addressing too. But here we have the Hierophant. Okay, spiritual belief system. Okay, so I feel like with the Tower, there's something that you may be changing. Sorry about that glare. So you've got this spiritual belief system that could be crumbling. It could be to do with traditional relationships, union, religion, following the rules. There could be something that's changing. Okay, with that Tower as well. You're ready to let go of something, some outdated dogma or something, you know. What else do we have for Pisces? And it could be to do, a lot of it to do with relationships too. Look, you've got an offer coming in. There's that Ace of Pentacles coming into your future. But it's almost like you don't know what to do with it here. There could be a situation where there is something new coming in, and it could be money, something that you've been manifesting. But for some reason it may not be enough, and you're having to be kind of really clever with it. The tall hats in Hermetica are all about, you know, being very clever about something, using something in a clever way, thinking, you know, how can I get around this, making this last, this money. But you have the Two of Swords here as well. Okay. That's interesting. The Two of Swords. You've got a decision coming in about an offer here. Now, it could be about commitment. Somebody's in their emotions. Somebody's going through a Tower moment over this. So let's just see what else comes up, Pisces. All right, tell me about this reading for the lovely Pisces. All right. The Star and the Sun. And the Moon. Yep. So we've seen 2 of those already. All right, so Pisces, let's see, what is the Fool? Tell me about the Fool for Pisces. The Sun. There you go. All right, so the Sun is like your power center here. There's something that you're feeling really happy about in the recent past. It's like you're carefree, you know, you have this abandon, and it's almost like you're breaking through something. You've got the wall here, a wall right there, and it's almost like you've had to break through this wall to get to your power, to get to the truth of the situation. You know, it's starting over. There's something about starting over, because the Fool is at the very beginning, you know, of the journey, and it's like starting off as a child, being born, and it's like you're breaking through something here. And you're traveling light. It's like you're letting go of something and you're breaking through with that Sun energy. So tell me more about the Sun and the Fool. And there is happiness. And I feel like it's something that you feel is your truth as well. Oh, wow. Temperance. Oh, the Devil on the bottom. Okay, right. So you've got Temperance here. Temperance is another one about balancing everything, all of the elements. Foot in the water, foot on land. The cups, you know, emotions. The wings represent the air. And then this symbol here is for fire. And there's, it looks like there's creases here in the, you know, but this is actually Hebrew lettering for the word of God. So I feel like there's something that you're mastering here. It's like you've got some kind of balance. You've got some balance and some harmony in your life. I really do feel like there's something that you're doing on a spiritual level, Pisces, where you have done, but you've been doing the work. You've been doing the work, but the devil is always trying to keep you trapped. And the devil is sitting on this box, and the box represents the material world, and then the trying to keep, you know, these people tied to the material world. So there could be a relationship here, or, you know, something that's keeping you tied down. You know, you've got the lower carnal side of things, degenerate kind of energy with the devil. But it's work that needs to be done. It's shadow work. It's something that needs to be addressed. But I do feel like there is this energy of somebody trying to keep you stuck, or something trying to keep you stuck here from reaching your full potential. What is the Page of Wands? Okay, you're exhausted. You're exhausted, but you're determined. You're coming out as the wounded warrior. Your journey's been really difficult, but you're still optimistic because there's good news coming in. And it's like, it's almost like it's saying there's one more fight that you need to do, Pisces, with this Nine of Wands. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands for Pisces with the Page of Wands. There's something that's keeping you going, and I feel like it's some kind of good news, a message. Okay. Yeah, so then all of a sudden it's like in the recent past you found some kind of energy to keep going. You got the Knight of Wands here, which is you being busy, you know, getting on with things. Even though you've been working really hard, you've kept going. It's like there's some kind of, whoa. You've got a love offer coming in, emotional fulfillment. There's something that you feel very strongly about, that you're determined, or someone. Something's not been easy, but I feel like there's an energy here that's trying to fight for something with you. A new beginning in love, perhaps. There's somebody that I feel like you love, but it's been really difficult. This Knight of Wands, somebody that doesn't play by the rules, somebody that's inconsistent. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands, please. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Who is this? Why is the Knight of Wands here for Pisces? Okay. So confusion here, may have had other options. Dreams, illusions, and confusion here. And I feel like this is somebody that explores their options. What is the Magician? So it looks like you've got some kind of choice to make. And it's like you really don't know. You're stuck in the shadow side of yourself. It's like this feels like a dream. This can't be real. But you just don't know what to do. You're in your emotions here. Look, Queen of Cups. And I feel like there's an energy of you with that magician energy. You're just going with the flow of things. You're going with the flow. And I feel like that's where you're mastering things. You're listening to your intuition, Pisces, and you're just going with the flow. Look, you've got a soulmate here. A soulmate connection, but things have not been easy. There's been trouble in paradise with this. Yeah, look. I feel like someone wants to fight for you here, Pisces. Ugh, god damn. Oh, that's very dry wine. Yeah, look. Somebody coming in with an apology. There's the cup they're showing you. And it may not look like much, but I feel like it could be more. There's something about, there's actually a lot more emotions in that cup than this person's letting on. I do feel like they're keeping something back, Pisces. They're definitely somebody here that's been watching you. They're coming in with communication, maybe little communication, and it may seem to you like there's not much to offer, but look, this is how they're truly feeling here. They're feeling conflicted in their emotions. I feel like they want to fight for this with you, Pisces. All right, so what is the Tower? So something very shocking is about to happen in your present energy. Now, something that may cause sleepless nights. This is about a past person, a soulmate connection. Somebody's been thinking about you. Now, they could be going through a Tower, but I feel like the Tower is for you. Oh my goodness, Death. All right, so that's interesting because Death, there's the Empress there, which I feel is you. In order for something to be born again, it had to end. And you've got this king, the crown is on the floor here. There's the old king is dead. The reign of this king is over. And so is the religion, the old belief systems here with the Hierophant. That's over. But there's a woman here that is like, almost kind of, it's like, okay, this is the inevitable. It's, you know, difficult and, you know, but she's accepting that something's over. And then you've got a little kiddie here that is getting ready to give flowers to Death because this is you being reborn. There's something about a new beginning here. There is a rebirth. So I do feel like there's a rebirth coming in. And there's the two towers there in the background, Pisces, where the moon was, but this is the sun this time. So as the sun, you know, goes down, the end of a day, but also the sun rises, the beginning of a new day. So yeah, this is all about death and rebirth. So I do feel like there's a situation coming towards you, Pisces, where somebody's going to want to have a rebirth with you here, someone that you had an ending with. But there has been something that they've been going through in order to get to this stage. So this is one of those challenges, one of those hurdles that this person's going through on an energetic level. You've got the Empress came out, yeah. So growth, a rebirth, birth, Taurus energy. Death is Scorpio, Temperance is Sagittarius. The Hierophant is Taurus. The Moon is Cancer, Pisces. Strength is Leo. Just so you know. All right. I'm sure you all know now. Anyway. So, the Empress. There's, yeah, somebody wants to create something new. In order for something to be new, something has to end. So this is the new creation, the birthing of the new. And I feel like that is what this person is wanting here. What is the Moon? The 3. Somebody is waiting. They're waiting to hear back from you, or they're about to move towards you, but they are afraid. They're in their emotions. Yeah, they're kind of walking around like distracting themselves from this because they don't really, they're afraid to look, they're afraid to see something here. They're definitely burdened in their emotions. And I feel like they're ignoring something. I feel like they're ignoring their emotions, to be honest. Yeah, you've got somebody coming back. You've got somebody coming back. This person's been burdened. I feel like their whole world has been shook up because their world was built on a lie. This person is your soulmate, and Temperance was bringing you and this person together for a reason to make things work, but they failed to do that. They may have had options. They may have treated you as an option. They were inconsistent with you on and off. And I feel like because of that, they have had some kind of awakening. They've had like a shake-up. They have been shook to the core because of this. That's how I feel like. This person, you were ready, you know, you were at that place where you were ready for this person, but this person just didn't recognize the true journey. I feel like they were in denial. You've got the Star. Yeah, this person was feeling vulnerable. I feel like they're going to be in their emotions here. They have hope for this, and they are feeling vulnerable now. More time for wine. Cheers, Pisces. Ooh la la. That's not a very nice bottle of wine, actually. It's in the local shop. In the local shop, there's like there's like 2 bottles of vegan wine that I can have, and I know a lot of you thought all wine was vegan because it's made out of grapes. Well, they put fish guts in there. I think they're called islings or something like that. So yeah, there's only a few, but it's not the best wine. Not the best tasting. So Aquarius energy with the Star. What is the King of Cups? What is the King of Cups for Pisces? So somebody's in their emotions, but they're trying to hide it. But they definitely... What are they working on? Collaboration. They may want to collaborate. What is this 3 of Pentacles for Pisces with the what's it fucking called? There we go. The King of Cups. Oh. All right. That's your energy. They want to collaborate with you. All right. They probably want commitment with you, but I don't know. They've been trying to get. Do you know what I'm getting? I feel like Pisces. They've been trying to get your attention. Here they are. Now you could be dealing with any sign really, but it could be an earth sign, could be a water sign, could be any sign, right? But here they're sitting here, Pisces, and it's like, this should be my relationship with Pisces, and you know, they should have been sitting here with you in this house, but instead there's other energies here, or maybe you don't I don't know, realize this, but this person's kind of like waiting now. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to get your attention here. I feel like this person's feeling lonely because they're being ignored here. The dogs see them, but no one else sees them. And they're afraid of getting old and fat and old all by themselves. And I just feel like, yeah, they may be trying to get your attention. They feel like they're not having much success, and you could be outright ignoring them, Pisces. You may not even be speaking to them. Nothing. But yeah, I feel like some of you have got money coming in as well because of something that you're working on, and it could be spiritual. Look, spiritual, Hierophant again. Hello, bitches. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, there's somebody here that's like trying to get your attention, and they could be feeling like, you know, I'll never find a commitment, or will Pisces ever pay attention to me? The Tower again. Your belief systems, their belief systems, someone's belief systems are falling down. It's a shit show here. And it could be about relationships. Some of you are like, I don't want a relationship. I don't ever want to get married. My belief system about marriage is it's all a big fat lie. I don't know, there's some changes here, something that is shaken up, spiritual beliefs. Have you had some kind of awakening, Pisces? You've got the Lovers here, Gemini energy. Somebody's going through something in the near future. Do you know what? You're getting shocked. That's twice the Tower's come out for you now, and the Hierophant's revealed itself. Something shocking is going to happen, Pisces. I'm wondering if somebody's going to propose. Someone that you're separated from, someone that's been in reflection mode. The Lovers, there's a very strong connection, very strong connection. This is the divine, harmonious energy with the Lovers, and the 6 there is about harmony. Yeah, there's an offer. Look at that. Look. Someone's coming towards you, correct, Pisces? Tell me more about this Tower. Tell me more about the Tower for Pisces. Oopsie. Oopsie. Get off of me. Alright, so yeah, coming in with justice, coming in with an offer. There's somebody that wants to offer commitment here. They're coming in with communication, Libra energy, Aries, Scorpio energy may be significant. What is the Ace of Pentacles? Son of a bitch, that's too many. Son of a bitch. Oh, King of Wands. It's a fire sign, earth and fire sign I'm getting. They're taking action. They find you attractive. This person's hot as hell as well. Alright. Tell me more about the King of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I told you. Someone is coming towards you with a love offer. Oh, not just any old love offer, Pisces. Commitment too. But you were like, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? What do I do with this? As I was saying that, and then I just turned it over. Look, 2 of... Okay. There may be fears about this, though. You may be afraid. You're holding on. It's like, I don't want to give. I don't want to share. I'm holding on. I'm going to keep my emotions to myself. But really, you're like flipping raging inside. All right. What is the 2 of Pentacles for Pisces? What is the 2 of Pentacles for Pisces? You guys, right? Listen to this. Well, you can't do anything but listen, can you? Sorry. But anyway, listen to this. I gave someone a reading. I went round and gave them a personal reading the other day. It was actually... I'm not going to say who. But anyway. I went round and gave her a reading. And I've been telling her, like, the readings were coming up the same all the time. And it was a Virgo reading for a Virgo. And the reading was the same. But anyway, when I went round to give her the reading the other day, just to update the energy, the person that she was wanting to know if they were coming back, because I kept saying, he's coming back, even though you've got somebody new, he's going to come back just as you're moving on. He'll feel your energy pulling away. He's going to come back. Well, guess who was there when I arrived? He was there. He just turned up on her doorstep. And I was like, oh my God. So yeah, there you go, guys. Oh, it was crazy. I felt so awkward though. I really did. I didn't know where to look. I was like, okay, shall I just come back? You know, she was like, no, coming in. So anyway, it happened. All right, tell me about the 2 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles. What is this 2 of Pentacles? You're going to be on and off about this. You're trying to balance out a decision about whether to accept this offer from this person. Yeah. You are definitely trying to balance out, you know, this offer. should I take this cup? They're coming in with words of love, sweet words, love bombing energy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're trying to get you. So someone is going to try. Oh my God, look, the Lovers, Gemini, Virgo energy. Somebody is trying to manifest you back. Or if you've been trying to manifest someone back here, it looks like it's happening, Pisces. And I don't know, I don't feel like it's two people here. I honestly feel like this is you trying to make up your mind about someone because of their past behavior. But this is a soulmate here. The Magician kept coming out for me. The Tower came out for me as I was shuffling and playing around. I like to play around and I like to see what the energy of the day is. And that was the energy of the day, Pisces. And I feel like there's a reason for that coming out. A lot of the times in the reading just now and when I was playing with the deck, because this is your underlying energy, you guys. All right, as a collective. So let's just see what's on the bottom of the deck. All right. Where is that deck? Oh, it's over there. Right, so you've got Strength here and you've got the Two of Swords. I hate that card. I don't know why. There's just some cards that you just hate. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sick of getting them. I know, I think every tarot reader feels like that. No one says, oh, I love the Four of Pentacles. Oh, I love the Four of Cups. Or, oh, I love the Two of Swords. I love the Eight of Swords. I love the Nine of Swords. No. No, you fucking don't. You lying to me, bitches. You hate those cards, just like I do. And the Devil. The Devil. I call it the Devil. Officer Dibble. What is Strength? Strength to rebirth something here. Strength and courage to start something new. Birth something new. Create something new. Scary old world out there. Alright, Empress. Things have been difficult. I feel like it's been difficult for you, Pisces, because you have had to focus on yourself. You have had to give to yourself and know your worth. And the difficulty is, this is Leo energy and Taurus, by the way. The difficult thing is that you're afraid that if you accept this offer, that it means that all the work you've done is going undone. It's taken you a lot to build yourself back up and you're afraid of losing yourself again. Tell me more about Strength with the Empress. Fucking Devil again. Told you, the Devil, as I was talking about that bitch. So yeah, there's shadow work that needs to be done here. Releasing something. There's definitely work that needs to be done. Tell me about this Devil, Capricorn energy. Capricorn and Taurus. Look, they're major arcana cards. This is big deal, you guys. What you don't see coming in is a pretty big deal because these are big life-changing events. And look what we have here, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. And look, this is popping out. There's that lovely card I was just talking about. You are going to be trapped in your mind over this. There's somebody that is obsessing over you. You need to turn this energy from letting go of the entrapment of the carnal things, the flesh. The woman, she has grapes because, on her tail. I don't know if you can see that. Look, she has grapes on her tail because she is all about the... indulgences and, the finer things in life, things that, taste nice, feel good. And the man is all about, carnal desire with the tail, the fire is on the tail. So this is the two of you. It's something that wasn't working before because it was tainted. It needs to change. It needs to become the lovers, the divine. If you look at, there's an inverted pentagram on the Devil's head. The inverted pentagram means the material world rules. No, the spiritual world rules. We need to turn this energy into good. And there's 15, which is 6. So there's that 6 energy again, but it's the negative 6. And I just feel like, you know, if this energy can be overcome, turned around, there's a chance that somebody is really, I don't know, somebody that was toxic, somebody that was lusting after you, you after them. The energy needs to become pure and spiritual for this to work. And that's how you rebirth this and recreate this. How is the Two of Swords? What is this all about? What is the Two of Swords for Pisces? What is the Two of Swords? God, I'm sweating. I want that window open, but yeah, look, the Ten of Cups. Because this is your Ten of Cups, but then you've been healing and you do feel kind of like vulnerable here, but you need to listen to the star, you know, go within and follow the divine, you know, be connected to your higher self. And what is your higher self telling you? Let's see. What is the higher self telling Pisces? What is their higher self telling Pisces that they should do? Okay, you are in control, manifest. Yep, you are in charge of everything here, manifesting. You can make anything happen. You are the magician. It's your call. There has been pain in the past. But yeah, there could be a future. There could be a future. It's your call. You can make this good. You know, sorry, you can make this good or you can make this bad. It depends. You are in charge of this. What is the advice for Pisces? Persevere. Keep going. I feel like Spirit's saying to keep going. Stay strong. You've got this. Anything else for advice for Pisces? I feel like they're saying don't neglect this opportunity. Don't be closed off from it, because I feel like it could work. Because look, this person's coming back as the Emperor now. Everybody has free will. Some of you, it's like whatever's happened could be just like beyond repair. I get that. I get that. But for some of you, I feel like Spirit is saying that things could work out. Things could work out here. Somebody could be coming towards you correct as the Emperor. You are in control though. Let's see what the messages are from... Oh my God, look at the time on this. Oh well, I'm making up for yesterday's reading. Oh, I can't do a short reading to save my life. How do they do 15-minute readings? How do they do it? I don't understand it. All right. Messages for Pisces. Yeah, you have... Yeah, look, messages for Pisces. Boom, message. Booyah. Oh, the freaking light's on. That's why it's like that. Okay. Anything else for Pisces? Why did I only discover that light was on near the end? Oh. Oh, great fortune. Main male. Or main female, whatever. Oh my goodness, Pisces. Okay, we're going in with the all signs. Yeah, the one you had an ending with. The one you had an ending with is going to be in touch. Pisces, 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 Pisces. All right, I'm going to pause this. We're going in with the all signs, okay? I'll be right back. No. Okay, here we are. All signs. Let's do it. So let's see what whoever it is that is on your mind or you're dealing with currently, let's see what their intentions and feelings towards you are, Pisces. So Aries right through to Pisces. What are their feelings and intentions towards Pisces in love? What are their intentions and feelings towards Pisces in love? Okay. So Aries right through to Pisces. Okay, let's just do this one. Aries right through to Pisces. What are their intentions with Pisces in love? I feel like I need to just, yep. There we go. That is done. Let me just put this light up a little bit. I feel like, there we go, that's better. All right, here we go. So tell me about Pisces dealing with Aries. What's the situation with Pisces and Aries? Oh, so they have hope for this. Okay, they're definitely waiting on you or about to come towards you. There could be distance. Anything else? They're holding on. They're still holding on to this. Oh, relationship connecting. So that's Aries. Tell me about Taurus and Pisces. What's the deal with Taurus? Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, they want to confide in you about something. They want to get something off their chest. They may be feeling guilty about something. They're coming towards you, yeah. Ace of Swords in reverse. They may have not been honest with you, or they had trouble communicating something, but I feel like they're definitely coming towards you about an ending here. Intuition and inner knowing. Maybe you feel this happening. There's a situation that's not what it looks like. What is this? Okay, so they want to fix this with you. So you may be thinking that they're going to end something with you, or want to keep things ended, but I feel like they want to talk about what happened and they want to fix this with you, Pisces. So that's Taurus. Tell me about Gemini now. What's the deal with Gemini? Gemini, there may have been an argument. They may have said something really shitty, actually. Six of Cups, they've been thinking about you and missing you. They may have been thinking about what they said as well. The Sun. So they're going to reveal something here. What is it? Marriage, sacred union. Eight of Coins. So if you're married to them, they want to work on this, or if not, they may actually want to commit to you. They want to put the work in. All right, so tell me about Cancer. Cancer, there's been delays in this beginning or commitment. Because they're kind of non-committal. That's what the delay is. They like their independence. Yeah, they're not moving towards this at all. But they want to reconcile with you though, but they're not really wanting commitment. Tell me more. They're not waiting around. They're about to do something, so I definitely feel like they're coming in quick with a reconciliation. They're not hanging around waiting for you anymore. They're going to take action. I feel they're getting off that tree. All right, tell me about Leo. Leo is taking a leap, or are they letting go? Oh, they're taking a leap towards you because they cannot get over you, Pisces. They're really stuck on you. Temperance, yeah, they want to harmonize everything with you. They want balance with you. Peace, ex-lover, old spark. Okay, tell me about Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? Four of Swords, there could be a separation or reflection going on. Eight of Wands, they're coming in. They've done some reflecting. They're coming in with communication about things being one-sided, things not working out as planned. Yeah, they're definitely coming back. They feel unfinished business with you. Dating, meeting someone new. This could be someone new for you. I don't know, whoever this is, they find you attractive. You could be dating someone new and you find them attractive, but I feel like Virgo's coming back anyway. You may have a decision to make, Pisces, with the Two of Swords. My favorite card. All right, tell me about Libra. Libra wants to invest in this, but they don't want commitment. They're letting go of some toxic energy or destructive behavior or something like that. Nine of Wands, sorry. They're determined to fight for this. They're coming in with communication. They've been missing you. Who was that again? Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio finds you attractive. Things were not fair though. They may be coming in. I don't know. They're not coming in with an apology though. What the hell? So they may have done something unfair, but they're not addressing it. They've made a poor decision. Oh, there could be somebody else with that Queen of Wands. Hold on. They're stalking you like crazy, but they're not doing jack. They're not doing jack and shit, and Jack left town. So you've got the Seven of Swords. They've been doing something behind your back. They're definitely heavily stalking you. They may come in with communication, but they're toxic anyway. So Scorpio, I would forget about them. They're not to be trusted. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is materialistic and greedy, kind of vain, and they hide shit from you. I feel like they're about to tell you something, or yeah, they're coming in with communication, or they're about to tell you something. I don't know. Two of Wands. They're in two minds about this, though. They're kind of at a crossroads. Oh, fucking Knave of Cups in reverse. What is that again? They are feeling kind of vulnerable and shy, but they're unaccountable for something here. There may have been an argument or competition. They may want to fix this with you. Storm, there's a tower moment. Okay, there's a tower moment, so it could be shocking. What is this? Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. So there's a good tower coming in. If you want them back, it looks like they're coming back. But there's work to be done. Who is that? Sag. Capricorn. Capricorn, ooh, they're kind of withdrawn. They're focusing on themselves. They're going through a tower right now. Three of Cups. Do they want reunion? Oh, they're making it seem like they're unemotionally unavailable. Maybe they are. But they're coming back. But they're acting as if, I don't know, they're not really interested, but they are. Obviously, if they're coming back, they're in their emotions. Seven of Wands, they want to fight for this. Courage and strength, but they're acting all cavalier. All right, tell me about Aquarius. Aquarius, things have been one-sided. The Lovers in reverse. Oh, there was a beautiful connection that ended, so they're making a decision to make this happen. The Magician, they want this. Yeah, they're wanting you. They're making a decision. Yeah. Because they lost control. Things may have got chaotic, though, with this Seven of Cups in reverse, but, you know, they lost control, and then it caused blockages, but they feel like you are their twin flame. So that's Aquarius. Tell me about Pisces. Pisces and Pisces. Pisces and Pisces. Pisces and Pisces. Materialistic, greedy and selfish. Sounds like a Pisces, not. Five, some of them are though. Five of Cups, they feel sad about this. Maybe they just didn't want to commit. They feel sad. Wheel of Fortune, they could be going through some kind of karmic thing. Eight of Swords in reverse. They want to let go of their fears around this. They definitely, they're going to message you. They're going to come in with a love offer. Oh shit, competition the other, oh, they got new love, it's somebody else. Queen of Swords in reverse with the competition. They're cutting off the competition. Things got out of control. They're not committing to this person, they're healing and releasing somebody else. But they're still, I don't know, Pisces, forget about them. Whatever this Pisces is that you're dealing with, they are all about their options here. All right, my lovelies, thank you for being here, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed the reading. 53 minutes and 43. I'm away. I will be a bit earlier with the reading tomorrow. I apologise for making you wait, but anyway, I've made up for it with double time. How do I do smaller readings? Tell me, you guys. Help me. All right, I love you guys. Bye.